Never be the guy who makes a woman feel comfortable enough to talk about her past relationships or her ex towards you. You never want to be that guy, bro. Never give a woman too much comfort to where she's just expressing everything about her past towards you. Like, as a man, you want to know about a woman's past and what she done, you know what I'm saying? How to take, whether you're going to take her serious or not. But I feel a lot of girls be playing with niggas when they want to bring up their ex a lot. Oh, my ex used to take me here. Oh, my ex used to do that. And us as a man, we don't want to hear that shit. Or at least I don't. I don't want to know about who your ex is or what you doing. Like, if I come across the nigga and I happen to see, okay, this is the nigga she was fucking with, or I just boom and never talk about it again. But us as men sometimes don't stand on business and don't stand our ground and address women when it comes to them talking about what they did in the past. And a lot of women will do that to a man sometimes just to test them. And sometimes they subconsciously don't even know they're doing it because they just think it's okay to talk about what they used to do in the past towards you. Shorty, I don't want to know anything you had going on in your past. Your body language is going to tell me how I should treat you. How you are when I'm around you is going to tell me how I should treat you in the near future. But I don't need to hear about how many bodies you got. Like, that's one thing you don't need to be asking. Have I been a victim to it? Yes, I've asked a girl how many bodies she had. Did it accomplish anything? No, it didn't. Like, you could tell how you should treat a woman by how she move. Is she loose around? Is she loose around you? Is she loose when she's not with you, like on the internet and stuff like that? But if you ain't detect none of that, then there ain't no need to play detective and ask about what was her past relationships like, what was her past ex like. Like, if she brings it up and she talks about it for a little bit, then okay, boom, and you leave it alone. But you gotta watch those women that bash their past relationships, bash their exes. Like, a woman is not supposed to do that when it comes to her meeting somebody new. You never want to be in a position where you're talking shit about the past relationship you had or the past situationships you had in the past and stuff like that, because the person that you're talking to can take that and run with it. Like, okay, they might think you the problem, because why are you bashing, like bad mouthing the person you was with? No matter how bad they did you wrong, no matter what they did to you, if they was fucking you over or what. But never be like that low and try to like bad mouth whoever you were dealing with before, because one, you're losing a mystery from yourself. Like, now that partner kind of has a clue of how you are when it comes to relationships. Maybe she takes whatever you're saying and puts something different in her head. Like, okay, he might be a little toxic because it seems like they used to argue a lot, or you know what I'm saying? You have to be very mindful of what you're telling a woman, and you have to be aware of what she's telling you. If she is already always playing victim, you never want to be with a girl who's always playing victim. Like, every situation, not even just with her relationships, but with her friendships. How is she talking to you about her friendships? Like, is she bad mouthing her friends? You know what I'm saying? Is she playing that role of like being good and cool with her friends while she's around them, but while she's not around them, you overhear her bad mouthing her friends towards you? You got to be aware of stuff like that and not judge her. Not Never judge a woman. Just keep it in mind. Be mindful of it, of like, okay, she likes to talk a lot. She likes to spread people's business, so I'm not going to be telling her too much things. I'm not going to take her serious. But if you know you got a good woman who is not all out there like that, who's not spreading business, who is just a genuine solid woman, I feel like you can't really explain how those women are going to be. You would just feel it. It's just a feeling of like, okay, I feel like she a real solid woman, until she proves you otherwise. But the ones that you could smell them right off the back, the ones that ain't loyal, ain't genuine, it's a different way they carry themselves. Like, you just know, I know how to play the game with you, shorty. Like, now it's a game. You know how girls say, oh, why he playing games or why she playing game? That's the concept of it. We about to play a game now, because the way your attitude is telling me, okay, let me put that game face on. Now I gotta use my words. Now I gotta, you know what I'm saying, finesse you a little bit. I shouldn't have to finesse a woman who I genuinely care about and a woman that genuinely cares about me. I don't gotta play no games. I don't gotta do no finessing because I can come off as pure. But there's some women you can't always come off as pure because they don't respect that. They don't care for that. They don't have morals. So you gotta finesse them. You gotta tell them what they want to hear. You gotta show them what they want to see to get what you want. Because if you come in with pure intentions and they not, now it's a game. Now we're about to play the game, and I play to win. I don't play to lose at all. I'm always coming up on top. So that's how you gotta play it. Like, you have to understand the different women that you need to play a game with and the different that's not. And I'm about to actually do a video on that, on the different type of women that you just have a good time with and the other women that you could actually build a career with. That's gonna be a different one. But the most important thing really is just to stand your ground when you feel really disrespected with women. You shouldn't be tolerating, no matter if the woman got more money than you got more money than her. Obviously you want to put yourself in a position to where you are in position to have the power in a relationship. But even if you're not on your shit just yet, but you still love the company of this woman, don't be the nigga that's tolerating bullshit. Because women, they will, if you give them an inch, they'll take it and run with it, and they'll go a mile. Meaning the things that you let slip, they gonna be like, oh shit, he's not gonna discipline me, he not gonna put me in my place. Okay, bet, I guess that means I could do whatever I want. And once you give her that notion, that ignition of, oh, I could do whatever I want, she's not gonna stop, bro. It ain't gonna be like, oh, now I gotta discipline her, now I gotta put my foot down. No, because she gonna think that's not even you. Like, where's this coming from? That's not you, because you ain't never done that before. Why are you trying to put your foot down now? You know what I'm saying? So she not gonna respect you no more. But once you, right from the jump, set it straight and let it be known, like, no, this is how it's gonna be. Like, it's set in stone how this is gonna be. If that's not how you want it to be, then that's okay. It's all good. We can go our separate ways, and you can live your life, and I'm gonna live my best life. But once you dealing with me, it ain't like I'm trapping you and forcing you to be here. You don't have to be here. You can gladly go, and I'm gonna let you go. But if you want to be over here, it's gonna be some rules, and it's not to, you know what I'm saying, be toxic or to be what's the word I'm looking for, controlling. It's not to be controlling. It's just to let you know I got a little bit of boundaries. I got some boundaries that you can't cross. If you cross them, it's not gonna be no argument. It's not gonna be no fussing. It's not gonna be me trying to change you. It's just gonna be me leaving. So why would I need to deal with that? We just met. I don't know you like personally like that just yet. So I'm getting to know you, right? If we ain't been together a year, 2 years in, and we just a couple months in, I technically don't know you like that. So I don't need to be, I feel like I'm obligated to stay with you and trying to change you to make me feel better. No, I'm gonna just find somebody that already has what I'm looking for. Women do it all the time. They'll cut a nigga off as soon as he don't have one check mark booked up. Oh, he don't got that. Yeah, I'm gonna go find somebody else. He could have everything else though. Everything else, but he don't got that one thing. Oh yeah, I'm good. I'm good. So you gotta be like that too, bro. And you can't feel bad about it. The niggas that feel bad about setting boundaries and standing on business is the niggas that don't really truly love themselves and value themselves. They don't know how valuable they are. See, I know how valuable I am because I know what I can do for a woman. Not financially, not just physically, but spiritually, mentally. I feel like I can make a woman feel better about herself, make a woman truly love herself, her true self, her true nature. She could feel comfortable being around me. You know what I'm saying? I could motivate a woman, and that's how you need to talk to yourself and feel like I could do a lot for a woman, even if I don't have the money just yet, because you know you're going to get the money. You just don't have it yet. You just short of money. You're not broke. You just short of money right now. You don't got it. But you need to know you can do a lot more for a woman than just financially. And once you truly know that, you're not going to tolerate bullshit, bro. You will never tolerate bullshit from a woman when you truly value yourself, because you're going to look at yourself like, the fuck? Like, I don't have to put up with this. I'm too cold. Like, if anything, I'm colder than you. Like, that's how you got to be. And you don't never act like that in person around people. This is just your ego talking. This is my ego talking. You would never catch me talking like this to a woman or just to anybody in general. This is me talking to myself, you know what I'm saying? Before I leave the house and I look myself in the mirror, I'm hyping myself up, letting the world know I'm that nigga, or at least letting myself know. But that's how you gotta think, but then you come off as genuine. See, we know that women don't like a cocky nigga, no matter how much money he got, no matter how good he put that shit on, how good of a nigga he is. He could be the coldest nigga in the world. As soon as a woman feels like, okay, he's a little too cocky, she's gonna get a little turned off. Now, it's a difference by being confident and knowing, you know what I'm saying, you still him. But when you start getting cocky, that's when the talking comes. You know what I'm saying? You talking about your accomplishments, who you are, what you can do for a woman. That's being cocky. But you don't gotta do that verbally. It's just in here. It's internally. But you come off still genuine, pure, letting a woman know, like, this is how I am. So it's either you fucking with how I am, or this is not what you want, and that's perfectly okay. You gotta understand that it's okay to let a woman know you can happily leave. Like, I'm gonna be okay. I'm not gonna be lonely. I'm not gonna be lonely. I'm gonna have somebody to, you know what I'm saying, have some company with. And it has nothing to do about sex, because I don't need sex, but I can definitely enjoy some company from the opposite gender. I would definitely love to enjoy some company. So the fact that you're leaving me, I'll be okay. And that's how you gotta feel. Like, I will be okay if you leave me, because one, I truly love myself. I'm my biggest fan and my bestest of friend. So it's not like I need too many people but me and him. Other than that, shoot, if you fucking with me, then okay, let's come on. Like, I would genuinely, happily accept your friendship, some companion from one another. That's how you gotta be. But when you give a woman too much comfortable, like making her feel too much comfort of like, oh, I could just say whatever I want to this nigga, or I can talk about my ex and let this person know, like, yeah, my ex used to do this and he was horrible and he was so manipulative. I don't want to hear that, bitch. I can give a fuck, because once you start talking about that, you know where my mind's gonna go to? Oh, well, how quick can I hit this? Because obviously, I don't see no future with this. Her mind is somewhere else. So all I can do is figure out how quick I'm about to get in the draws. How quick am I about to hit? Like, that's all I'm thinking about. But when she not talking about other niggas and she constantly focused on you, trying to figure out, that's the best way to indicate if a woman likes you or if she's genuinely interested. She wants to know more about you, because what I'm going to do if I'm talking to a woman, I want it to be all about her. I don't want you to talk. I don't even want you to ask about me too much, because I want to know about you, because I need to know how I'm going to treat you if we continue to start talking. So, but once a woman be like, wait, I feel like we talking about me a little bit too much, I want to know about you. That's when you got them and be like, okay, I guess she fuck with me then. That's how you should know. But like I said, don't be thinking you gonna get somewhere if you allowing these women just to talk however they want to talk to you, bro. You a man. You gotta stand on business, bro. And I know a lot of people always talk about that, standing on business, but it's true, because if you don't, a woman is gonna take advantage of your fucking ass, bro.